Welcome to Keith and the Girl. I'm Keith Malley.
I'm Chemda.
Is it time to record last week on Keith and the Girl yet, Chemda? Is it time? God damn it, I'm so excited. Right after this show, we're recording another last week on Keith and the Girl. Chemda, explain what that is, of course.
So every week we do a bunch of episodes that you get to hear, sometimes live on YouTube, but definitely in your feed. And then once a week, we get together with the Morrows, Karen and Rod Morrow of The Black Guy Who Tips, and we talk shit about the week before. And they tell us about what shit they thought about the week before's episode. And we respond with, well, this is why I was mad at Keith. Or Keith goes, Chemda texted me in the middle of the show and said this. Or we say, hey, right after the show, a guest emailed us this. So all the behind the scenes of this week's episode will be next Monday for you. And all the behind the scenes of last week's episode will be in your feed today/tomorrow. Keith doesn't like when I talk about time.
KeithAndTheGirl.com/VIP. You'll see everything we're talking about. Silent Trailers is Monday, June 26th, 8 p.m. Eastern, live on the Keith and the Girl YouTube page. This month's players, Mike Kaplan, Shane Moss, Billy Wayne Davis. Get it? Be there on June 26th. Keith and Girl YouTube channel. Mark your calendars. All right.
So if you're on YouTube right now, make sure that you're subscribed and, hit the bell, and then you'll see the Silent Trailers. Mark it on your calendar also. And super quick for a super chat, Lex Kin, thank you so much.
Oh, sweet. Let's see here. Trump, we have to get right to this, right? Another indictment are we going to get, it looks like. The first one, of course, was about he had to pay $5 million for lying about a rape was the big thing. Now, did he rape? Well, for some reason, that can't be asked. But did he lie about it? Yes, to the tune of $5 million. Okay. Now, the next big thing seems to be when he took the private documents and hid them in his bathroom. They found them. Apparently, he thought you can't go in somebody's bathroom. But if you're the FBI, we can look in your bathroom also. I'll put a picture up if you haven't seen it. It's all these boxes of shit he's not supposed to have that he said he no longer had. And they're like stacked up by his shower. The bathroom. I heard about these bathroom rapes. You can't just walk into bathrooms. Or the FBI, we can't. Well, God damn it.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if his thinking is they can't go to the bathroom, or who would want to go to the bathroom? That's the gross room or the private room. It's so interesting. Wow.
I heard he hears people say, like, I would never use somebody's toilet. And he's like, oh, great. Then that's where it goes. These private times, and then they have him on record. That's the thing. All these different times on record where he says to different people, could be a reporter even, and he's like, hey, it's just you and me in our house. Let me show you these private documents. They said that I could declassify him as president, but when I wasn't, no, it can't. And it's crazy because they're all top secret. Look at this. Well, that's when it becomes a crime. Look at this. Can you believe I have this? Quote, can you believe I have this? Take a look.
I just feel like, I know we're relishing in this because, he's on the other
relish.
side.
I'm ketchuping. I'm fucking mayonnaising. I'm everything this. Soy sauce.
Sriracha. No, I know.
Everything. Balsamic. This is good news, I think. I think now it's a race against time. Does he have to pay for this before the election?
But I get it, but it's embarrassing. And also, is he still running for presidency?
Yeah. This isn't going to stop him, he says.
Honestly, like, I think he's showing us what it's really like. You know what I mean? When we're like, well, we can't have a stupid idiot president. He's like, want to bet? Like, I feel like his whole life right now is want to bet. And we're like, no, America. And he's like, America.
When your teacher mentions your permanent record, just start laughing in her face.
Right.
7 federal counts.
This is why they don't let children listen to adult material. It's too many spoilers. They got to live through some stuff, We got to be like, yeah, sure. Take it seriously for a little while or you'll go wild.
Yeah. When I tried in school, you were learning, parents didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Willful retention of national defense information. That's one crime.
Is that a law, or did they have to put that as a law? Willful retention. Okay.
Conspiracy to obstruct justice. Withholding a document or record. Now that one, for sure. Maybe I don't know what conspiracy means or what corruption means, but I know what withholding means, and you're withholding. You said you don't have it.
But he never signed an NDA. Like he never had some sort of like, it's not always brunch. You got to hold some secrets. What the hell?
Corruptly concealing a document or record, concealing a document in a federal investigation, scheme to conceal, false statements and representations. I mean, some of these, I think they're clear. I don't have to go to school for this. These range between 5 and 20 years in prison.
False statements is an interesting one that first of all, I did not know that was a crime, only based on all the shit that he's able to say and that just continue moving. So it's very interesting that that's a crime. Anna is saying something very interesting, reminding us he would walk in on teen Miss America changing rooms. Yeah. Why does he think the bathroom is off limits?
Right. I hope they bring that up. It's like, you prove to us bathrooms aren't off limits.
And is this true? Glitter Neuroses is saying one of the witnesses for the prosecution is his original lawyer for the cases. How could that be?
I don't know what that means.
Where are we?
Right. He will never yield, he said. They tried to frame me for treason, and now they're trying to do it again. Biden is trying to jail his leading political opponent, just like they did in Stalinist Russia, like they did in communist China. They're doing in Biden America. By the way, he, of course, says all this is ridiculous and baseless. It seems like there's a little base, doesn't there? But he says baseless. We stand up to the radical left Democrats and their lawless prosecutors.
This is exactly what a cult leader does. You know, like he gets in trouble and he goes, look at those people. Yeah. I told you they were enemies. I told you they were after us. I told you that they would say anything to put your leader in jail, the one who's trying to do right for you. I told you, and here it is.
Every time I fly over a blue state, I get a subpoena. No, it doesn't make sense. Of course not. I never thought such a thing could happen in America.
Also, don't talk about us blue people like we're not part of you. You're speaking to the people that you want to lead. It's rude.
I put everything on the line for you, and I will never yield. Well, this
what
is
did you
for
put
us.
On the line? Please make a list.
Right.
However long you want it to be, we will read it right here. Please make a list of all the things that you've sacrificed for me.
We're going to make sure the FBI doesn't come in your bathroom and talk about your papers from your last job. I put everything on the line. I'm the only candidate who has what it takes. I'll smash this corrupt system. Oh, my God.
So he hasn't said anything.
No. If you took the 5 worst presidents in the history of the U.S., he says, and you added them all together.
Which ones are those, sir? Name 5 presidents, sir.
They still wouldn't be as bad as Biden.
What is that? Say something.
If you mathematically took the 5 worst presidents, they wouldn't even be as bad as Biden, even if you added them up together.
I want to see the equation, please.
We are a nation in decline. And these left lunatics interfere with our elections. Bringing that up again. I don't think that's all over with. It's totally corrupt and we can't let it happen. All right, there you go. This is news from NBC. Trump's arraignment can't go forward unless he finds local counsel. And nobody seems to want to take the case.
Come on. What, you can't find a lawyer who's into this?
How about a public defender? Give him the one I had when I wrote bad checks as a kid.
How about this? You know how like in the movies they go, call my lawyer. Tell me what that number is. Right.
Well, Ted Kaczynski passed away. Remember him, the Unabomber?
He's not dead.
He is now.
Oh, shit. That feels like a while ago.
81 years old.
You know why I know the name Ted Kaczynski?
Because he's the Unabomber?
No, because I knew him as the Unabomber forever. It's because of the Apples movie.
How so?
Because Robin
Good Will Hunting,
Williams,
of course. Everybody knows that.
Robin Williams at some point goes to the guy who's trying to teach Goodwill Hunting's boy and says, like, who knows this name and who knows this name? Who's Ted Kaczynski? And the guy doesn't know. And the guy behind the bar, the simpleton, the guy who didn't go to Harvard or MIT or whatever, he goes, the Unabomber.
And Ted went to Harvard. No joke. Yeah. Let's see here. He was the Unabomber, sending out the bombs throughout 1978 to 95. Killed only 3 people.
It's still impressive.
Is that strange?
Well, no, it is strange. Yeah, that's 20-year career.
Like in jail, they go, "Hey, Ted, how many people you killed?" And a guard laughs. 3.
How did those bombs work? Like, you open the envelope? I forget.
2 decades, I guess they didn't work too well.
No.
And they caught him, and they found him living in a shack. Big manifesto. First of all, crazy people and bad guys. Make a good manifesto. I love not sending out bombs.
But it only becomes a good manifesto of interest after you did such crimes. Otherwise,
but nobody can read that. 30,000 words. Nobody's reading that. That's the problem with WikiLeaks. They gave us everything. We're like, I can't read all that.
Right. Did anyone go through this guy's manifesto? We're not curious and interested about what kind of brain does this kind of thing.
30,000 words? Nope.
Netflix. This is so up Netflix alley. Netflix, you didn't catch this before the guy died? I'm a murderer. I sell Unabombs. Wait, I'm the Unabomber. What is a Unabomb?
A Unabomber is one bomber.
Oh, I Unabomb. It's like a unibrow, right?
I don't need help.
You got to know, like, the Latin words, the root unibrow.
But nothing in the manifesto made sense. It's not like a scientist or doctor reads it and goes, "We're getting closer."
While he was alive, we should have scanned his brain and then looked at the manifesto. I believe there's a lot of information in both. I really think scan everybody's brain. Please, please, please.
He says, "I believe in nothing." That's what the Joker said.
You believe in nothing and you're doing all that work? Ugh.
I don't even believe in the cult of nature worshipers.
Then what motivates you?
I'm perfectly ready to litter in parts of the woods that are no longer of use to me.
Wait, what do you mean? Like pee on things?
I often throw cans in logged over areas.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. What are we going to learn? Now picture 26 million more words.
Damn.
Yeah, have a fake manifesto. I definitely do not. I love not touching kids. And then do your thing.
I think this advice hour is over. What do you got next on the docket?
All right. A lawyer here in New York got in trouble. He had ChatGPT write a legal brief.
Okay. Did he review it or should he get? I think if you don't review your ChatGPT, you should get in the same amount of trouble as whatever you were going to get in.
The ChatGPT made up old cases to compare to.
Okay, see, you can't just have the ChatGPT decide the truth. You have to read it over. My God.
He's upset that he was duped by AI.
Okay, you just got an extra year. What else are you upset about?
And now he's warning everybody about AI. I was tricked.
2 more years. You were tricked. What else?
He works for the Tribeca law firm Lovedo, and Oberman.
He works for a law firm. 3 more years because you are not ignorant of the law.
He's humiliated.
Okay, 1 more year less.
He thought it was a search engine.
Okay, half a year more.
You're a lawyer. Your job is to create doubt.
Okay.
Picture dating a lawyer. Your job is to create doubt. I would like to sincerely apologize.
Oh, wait. Oh, he's doing a sincere one? Okay,
yes.
I'm listening.
I have a 0 tolerance policy on this myself. No, I'm just kidding.
Let him go.
I'd like to sincerely apologize to Your Honor, the court, my defendant, my firm. I'm humiliated. I'm so sorry. The judge said it would rule on whether about sanctions on a later date. All right. All right. Did you see the new Apple VR?
No, it costs like 3,500 or something.
Yeah, 3,500.
Is it that much different? I mean, are they better glasses? Because the glasses hurt for the other one.
The Meta glasses, the Facebook glasses.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
It's not as thick, it looks like.
Okay.
But it looks pretty stupid. Here's a picture. Oh, sorry, that's Macho Man Randy Savage. Here's a picture.
All right. I don't know what's cool. So I imagine that's supposed to look cool.
This is so uncool that Tim Cook didn't wear it when he announced it.
But he wore Crocs.
Right. Right. And people are guessing he doesn't want to become a meme because they can think of a lot of stupid fucking funny things.
Oh, that's a commercial for you. Make all the memes. Right. Here, look, here. Okay, I welcome all memes.
I don't. $3,500 for these glasses. And I don't get it. I don't like Meta's going to come already announced. Excuse me, Meta number 3, their glasses, $500. Well, that's for crazy games and shit. What do I get for being a regular Joe? 3,500 to what? Look at my phone.
Honestly,
that's what it looks like. 3,500. So I assume you can play games, but I don't get it.
I think it's probably like what are they called? Burqa. Which one's not Muslim?
You're thinking
Birkin bag. Why is that bag $5,000, $10,000 and a waiting list? If Sex and the City is still correct, right. I think I'm rewatching. Why is that so much money? Can't I just hold my shit in this other purse?
But it's not like this is this a status symbol? That it's so much?
I think some of Apple is because, you're still having children make it. It still costs you $10. So why are these computers more than other computers? The design is way more beautiful on an Apple. And I think that's also what you're paying for. In fact, that's why I switched to Apple. It's sleeker, it's lighter, it's more friendly to like the lightness,
Right.
Because you can get a computer right now for $400. Or you could spend a little over $1,000 and get that really thin Apple laptop, that's just pretty.
Oh, well.
And I think Bad Beef has the right thing. That's so funny because I was going to say, I wear AirPods. I know I look like an idiot, but he's saying like AirPods, it looked crazy for a while, but could quickly fit in with popularity. I thought that too. When people first wore AirPods, I'm like, oh, that's like a not punk looking guy with those big ear gauges, I thought it looked like that. 5 minutes later, it was like, oh, they're just listening to things. Let me not interrupt,
Sure, but I'm also going by the price. 3,500 compared to 500. That's going to be amazing. And I know that because I had the last one.
Well, $400 computer or, a $1,200 computer. It's the sleekness and the Apple.
Kelis, the singer. You know her? Milkshake?
Kelis?
Is it Kelis? Whoever did my milkshake brings all the boys to the yards. That's it. 43
years old.
Dating Bill Murray. 72.
Well, she's got the good milkshake.
She has the milkshake.
She's the milkshake. Who can resist Bill? Come on. You can share makeup. I mean, well, he's got his so caked on. I don't know. Is that really what? Maybe he doesn't look like what we know him to. I'm not even thinking about his looks. You are so grumpy.
Right. I picture them at a comedy show, and
I know. I'm trying to picture them having fun.
The comic on stage, like this new generation is all spoiled, and he's like, "Yeah, I mean,
we're so stupid. We're picturing them going to a comedy club,
right?
They're not doing that. They're adults. They're doing other shit.
Like when she picks up Metamucil, he's like, "Not the cherry shit. That's for your generation." Or even listening. I'd like to see that date. I'd pay money. Number 1 movie in theaters, Transformers, Rise of the Beasts.
What? There's a new Transformers?
Oh, yeah.
What number
it seems like a reboot. They don't really explain it, but it seems like a reboot.
What's a reboot?
When you start the story over. because other people fucked it up.
So like the same thing, but now.
Yes.
Okay. So
kind of. It's just if other movies didn't make sense, which they didn't, ignore it.
Okay. So like did the movie Overboard do a redo?
That's a remake.
That's a remake.
Yeah.
This is a reboot.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least, I'm really trying.
The more I say it, the dumber it seems. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
It's its own thing.
Okay.
And I didn't mind it. I saw it and I liked it. And I didn't like the Transformer movies at all. Why did I go then? I don't know. But I learned nothing about movies because I did actually like it.
Wait, at first you said you didn't mind it. Then you said you liked it.
And so I quickly fixed myself.
Okay.
Because I don't want to talk like these lamos out there.
Okay.
I did like it, yes.
You sat there and enjoyed it.
Yes.
You would recommend it for other people to enjoy. Okay.
No, because that'll confuse people about when I really care about something.
This is tough.
I don't know why it is. I don't know why I liked it because it makes no fucking sense.
This is a hard one. It feels like okay, 0 to 10. Can we do 0 to 10? Because
how much I liked it? 7.9.
That's high.
Yeah.
That's hot, but you're not recommending it.
They have a gorilla robot that breathes. These cars have smokestacks do they all have fuel?
Okay, let's compare it to, let's say, the Bear Cocaine movie.
Maybe the same.
Okay, I could see that. All right, I'm getting it. Ryan V wants to know the new Spider-Verse would be
a 10.
Okay, you did say that one was perfect. Okay. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 5.
0.
Okay. All right. I think that's gauge.
Thank you.
We can catch that.
They could turn themselves into anything, these robots. When they settle on a car, they keep it forever. Interesting. You would think something with jets on it or something. Or a motorcycle to fit through things.
Well, it's never good enough.
Why would you pick? This is a stupid race of aliens. Why would you pick your main form's going to be a truck?
Maybe that's huge. My best self. I don't know. I got to here. Let's be gentle. 1 minute at a time.
He's only the cab of a truck. The main part of a truck, the front. So why would you do that? You're not hauling shit. So you're just taking up wide fucking space, driving with 2 smokestacks, not the fastest car in the world to save it.
This is a 7.9 movie?
Mm-hmm. And still.
Well, you know want me to go to the movies?
You see these robots fight. In the past, you can't tell what you're seeing. They have metal hitting the screen. You can't tell. They go, we won. Like, oh, I didn't know.
And then while they're pretending to scrape and you're looking for the things, do they say things like, that's putting pedal to the metal? And then they keep going and like.
They go, ouch, I lost my leg. And I'm like, I guess one lost his leg. I couldn't tell.
Oh, they don't go like, that's my gas pipe. No.
They do. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Don't make them piss themselves sometimes. And they go, jet fuel. Yeah. It makes no fucking sense.
7.9.
The bad guys are smart enough to be planes.
What about Anna saying in case your friends are in trouble and you can tow them?
Yeah, then you got to drive to where you left your camper.
She's also saying she's never watched it, so just keep that in mind.
And yeah, just tow I see what you're saying.
Like you're a truck, now you're a tow truck. But they're not a tow truck, are they? But
I bet you could tow. I bet if all of a sudden he was towing, you'd be like, I can see that. You'd have a thing to tow. And they love to put their symbol on their vehicles so that everybody can see it. You're trying to be incognito, but you are an Autobot. So you want it on your front.
Do they talk about gas prices in this one?
No, they don't acknowledge that they have used gas. But again, you do see exhaust pipes and smoke. Do
they have like ones that can plug in now? Like updated?
They didn't mention that. They didn't want to lose the anti-woke audience.
Ooh, you know what they should do? They should name that car Elon.
They do. You say about them talking to each other. They do, like, they can never shoot the enemy in the back. They always have to go, hey, fucko. Then turn around. Then a fight for saving the universe.
Well, that gives you your fight scene. So you're welcome.
Right.
Yeah.
But still, they
Well,
don't
the
know
good
I'm.
guy.
They don't know I'm watching.
Right, well.
You know. Well. You could turn into anything. So turn into one of the bad guys and then sneak into the bad offices and take their documents.
Take their documents.
And kill them. I didn't want to. I mean, kids are listening. Kill them.
Oh, take their documents. Like, I have the title for your vehicle, and then you
Yes.
rip it, and then they fall apart. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Like the government does.
The Energon papers, they call those. Yeah. They got one robot with a mustache, one robot wearing glasses. No, I'm not recommending this to anybody, but I loved it.
Okay. It was fun, sounds like.
In fact, it kicked off Spider-Man from the #1 spot.
Wow. Wow. People have nothing to do with their kids, huh?
Or I didn't.
Right. Well, also,
I didn't want to do something with my kids. So
it is the new movie, right?
Right.
And also, I feel like this for our age, I mean, this is what we were watching as kids. So now it's in the new group of kids coming through. So now you're sharing this thing with the next generation. I feel like that draws, right?
New generation. You mean like your Kelises and your your De Niro girlfriends? I know what you mean. I follow. All right, look. I got to go record Last Week on Keith and Girl right now. I'm too excited.
Ah.
All right. Make some calls. Get the morals on now.
Okay.
KeithAndTheGirl.com/VIP. Take a look. You'll love it. Thank you.